welcome to my stream. My name is Sydney, or as the title of the channel says, Squidney. So you can call me either Sydney or Squidney. And this is just my maiden voyage back into streaming. I really wanted to get back into doing this just because it's one of those things that I've always loved doing, which is streaming, or not streaming, sewing. And I've used my stream to kind of force myself into sewing and doing more artsy craftsy stuff. So I come to you guys with absolutely no makeup on. I did my skincare and said I didn't stream, and that was one thing I promised I would do this month. So here, hi, hello, welcome. Like I said, if you don't know me from my day streaming on Twitch, my name is Sydney, Squidney, either or, works for me. And I use this 2 hours to sit down and do some art, do some creative stuff. Just do something to get those juices flowing to just kind of keep up with stuff. So if you at home have something that you've been putting off, wanting to do, homework or just whatever it is, this is the time to do so. But on my end today, if you did not see the title of the stream, I am working on my Renaissance Festival costume. So I'm really excited to hop into that and get started. I have a bunch of great ideas and I've kind of started on a few things here or there. So it's gonna be really exciting to get back into it and be able to create something fun. All right, but let me show you what I've created so far.
Hey, it's Editing Sydney. As you can probably already hear in the audio, I had a really bad microphone during this stream. So I'm so sorry for the crackling noises in the background. Just bear with me through this video. In future streams, I'm using a different microphone that sounds a little bit better.
Let's switch over to the overhead cam. Let me get my mouse out of this off. So I did the wings, and as you can see here, I am so freaking proud of these wings. Let's see if I can click through this. So this is the skirt, as you can see. I can pause on this right here. You can see the skirt of like what I'm kind of going for, this like black, dark, shredded skirt that kind of has a bunch of layering on it, but really dark and very brooding. Kind of fairy, kind of witchy, like this. This is just a picture of some of the wings, but that one's teeny tiny. This is what I'm looking for. Nope, not. I literally, there it is. Yes, pause. Pause on this. Okay, so these are what I'm going for. I'm going for these kind of like downturned, almost dragonfly wings. All of the wing sets that I've seen on Pinterest and all over the web, they have like dual bottom portions to it. But that was going to be a lot to make, and I don't want to make that. That sounds like extra work, a lot of extra work. So I don't want to be doing that. Instead, I made this structural piece here, and I'm going to try to do this like funky layering look. Let's see if I can find something else. This was like my layout for it. That's kind of what I was going for. And as you can kind of see based on the wing structure here, that's kind of what I was going for. If I had like a little backing here, be able to kind of see like layout. Do I have a big piece of paper? I probably do. Ugh. This should help. There we go. Now you can kind of see the layout and the structure that I was going for and how it kind of matches up with what I created, or what is drawn down here in the corner. Down here in this corner. This corner. Okay, there it is. I was trying to find like the right angle, like where does that exactly point at? This corner here, you can see my inspiration for the layout of these wings. I'll have to remember that it's here. Yeah. Anyways, so this is what I did. I kind of like twisted up this wire. Please don't ask where I got this wire. I've had it for a while. It's just been hanging out in the boxes in my plethora. You can't tell from the photo or from the layout of the stream, but there's a lot of art supplies hidden on this side over here. So there's a lot of places that this was hiding in, and I've had this for an embarrassingly long amount of time. I used this for an art project in college, and I am 4 years out of college, so don't do the math on that. Don't worry about it, okay? So it's been a while I've had it. And so I turned it into this gorgeous little just like wire wing set, whatever. So I wanted to test out some other techniques that I've seen all over Pinterest of, let's see if there's other photos in here of it. It's another skirt inspiration. I'm also thinking about like some sort of bustier, some sort of like top, like leather top thing to go over it, corset kind of dealio. Not sure, but I'm getting there. This is kind of inspiration again for the wings. These are super cute, the way that they just kind of stick out. I thought about doing some swirls off of it, but that would be more work that I don't want to do. I'll be honest, TBH, not into doing that right now, but that's fine. So let's continue. This is another set of wings. Oh, I can do it while it's paused. Perfect. And this is kind of what I'm going for. I'll probably put some sort of like bejeweled placement right here at the knobs of where the wings touch my back, just to kind of give it a entry point, make it look more anatomical, as you can kind of see. You can kind of see there in that picture, right where the knobs to the top of it. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, they said to put it on like piece of like sheet paper, and we're gonna iron over. Did I get any inspo pics of that? Ooh, this is something else that I really love. Somebody did like, it looked like they hot glued the outside of the saran wrap that you layer on top of it. I'm going for this darker elf kind of look, so I want that dark wooded color pop, whatever. But it looks like somebody did hot glue on top of it and then painted that hot glue, or they did it with that gold hot glue, and I looked everywhere for some gold hot glue and I could not find it at all. So that's what I'm settling for, is just going to paint over it. I'm thinking of doing silver, but this like darky brown kind of color, this dark brown kind of color that's on the wings is kind of pretty. And the way that they kind of, if you can see it, they sprinkled some like little beads on there, and it looks really cute. And so I was really into that, and I really wanted to do something similar to that. Let's see, is there any other inspo pics? This is kind of the top that I'm thinking of to go with it, and like a bustier on the outside, but I don't know, I'm working with it. I wish that I had made something just a little smaller, just a little teeny tinier, but that's whatever. It's really not that serious. I don't think I found any. It's more just wing structure, blah, 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 blah. This was a TikTok where a girl kind of showed you how to do it. And I liked her technique, but she did it with paper and not with wire. And I kind of want them to not be iridescent. I want them to be very dark, whatever. All right, we're kind of at the start again. Doesn't matter, but what does matter is making sure that I give it a test. So what I'm going to do is remake just a simple version of one of these wires here, and do the, so I've got saran wrap, plastic wrap that was store brand, and then I have like this actual Glad cling seal, because I didn't really know the difference. So I just kind of grabbed both, and we're going to see which one works. And then I also have, even though I didn't want iridescent, I do have some of this, which is kind of what I needed, but it's not really what I needed or wanted. But I'm willing to give it a try. And then we'll bring out the hot glue gun and the paint, and we'll give like this aesthetic that I saw, that I showed you guys earlier. We'll give that like a good go and see like how it works. Okay. Now, I'm just going to straighten out these wires just a little bit and grab some tape from off the wall. Damn it. I got my nails done, and I forget how hard it is to craft with nails. But I am a crafty bitch for a reason, and finding solutions around that is the name of the game when you also want to be beautiful. Now, nails don't inherently make you more beautiful, but I like the way they look. You know? So I'm like wrapping it around the edge here and just kind of like guiding it, but also pinching it tight just to really make sure that there isn't a whole lot of gap and air. Sorry, my eyelid was itchy. Sometimes you have to like adjust the tape in a crooked, stupid way. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm gonna call that there. And there we go. Now we have this like little tennis racket, half a whisk. That's a good type of material to think about. You know, those like egg beater, whisker, mixer things. If you go to the store, that's the kind of wire you're looking for. And now you can kind of like bend it to your whim, adjust it in a way. You can use the pliers and the tweezers to really get like a straighter corner. And I don't know, make it a little more wing-like. Yeah, create more of like a cat eye effect. And there we go. And then you can layer on other ones and make the end points at different points, because that's kind of what I did for mine, in case you were looking for a tutorial. I'm not trying to like create a tutorial. I'm just using the stream to get out the creative itch that's always inside of me. Just trying to like, you know, have fun. And if you want to take inspiration from this and do your own, more power to you. Now you know. But this is like my little test wing that I'll be using. So first I'm going to go with this like cello bag that I found. I wish I had found like the full like plastic wrapping paper cello. I saw it at the store, but I only saw the clear version. And I was kind of looking for some way of finding like a iridescent version. That's what I'm trying to say. Ugh. I mean, I'm looking for some ink because since I'm going to be a dark fairy, I want to see, like what I can do to make it look darker, more mysterious, more devilish. Okay, so got a bunch of paint now. Bam. I have some actual writing ink, some more black, some more gray, some silvers, as you can see, glitter. Ooh, but I don't really like this glitter. I don't like the fact that there's like rainbow colors in it. I'll probably go find something that has more darker, more mysterious glitter within it. I'm certain, almost positive, that I have just silver glitter over here, so I'll try to make that work so I don't have to go buy things. That's my whole goal. My other side main goal of streaming is to get rid of my hoard of craft supplies. Hoard. I'm talking like Dragon's hoard of craft supplies. It is truly a thing. It is a lot. And it's something that I've wanted to downsize on, you know, just to be more modest about what I have. I don't need all of this stuff. But yeah, I'd love to downsize. So this is also part of the stream, is like, if I can get myself to be more creative and do this more frequently, then I can get rid of stuff, but have more reasons to justify buying more things, right? Right? Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome. Wash. Let's just start out with the ironing first and figure out that, and then we'll go crazy with the colors. Okay, one thing at a time though. One thing at a time. Let's try to remember that, Sid. scoot. Everybody can scoot. You can go back up there. I wish I had a plate. I can plop you up here. Hell yeah, dude. That's what a pegboard's for. Another thing that you can't see is this very large pegboard here. You know, it's just not in the frame, but it works for me. Works for me, y'all. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I don't need that. But here's the thing. So they're just little bags, and they have a seam on them, and that's what's really my least favorite thing about this. Because if I'm going to use it on this huge layout, it's got to have kind of like a concurrent flat piece. It shouldn't have a seam. And I can probably do different things like cut it and make little strips and layer it, and it should be all good to go. You know how much extra freaking work that is? I did it to myself. I know that. I can't. I have a rotary cutter, and that will be easier and better and faster. Just give me a solid slice. Beautiful, Sydney. That's what they make these guys for. You see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Going crazy is what I'm doing. Absolutely mad. Sydney, you're wasting these sharp blades that should be used for cutting fabric. And oh, they will be. But this is an older blade. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay. So we're gonna sandwich these. Okay. Just real easy, real simple. And then I'm gonna take this and lay this bad boy on top. Right, okay. It's just a dish towel. So let's check the heat. Heat feels good. Let's just give it a light press. We're not doing anything crazy here, nothing serious. Just a nice little easy press. Okay, let's see what happened. This is the piece de resistance. Let's see. I bet it's gonna be terrible. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. It didn't work. Okay. That's fine. It's not like I cared. And now it made a great little waxy imprint. Doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. That's fine. We can make that the inside. And now that is curly. Okay, I have questions about what's happening here. But let's give it another try. Okay. Ooh, the wire itself is hot, so I should be careful there. All right, let's layer these bad boys against each other again. Easy peasy, no worries. Now we're gonna lay this down, or maybe I should, no, this is good, yeah. Okay, one more time. Sorry, this background singer kind of spooked me. I'm gonna try to change the audio. All right, I'm gonna keep ironing. And we're really gonna press it this time. Let's really make sure that it's gonna really iron itself out. Really gonna stay put. Let's see what happens. I'm really heating up that wire, and I can kind of see the wire through the plastic or the wrapping here, so that's a problem. It's gonna be hot, so we're just not gonna touch it for a sec, okay? Just gonna let it really absorb itself because I'm scared to burn myself, okay? And I feel like that's a valid fear. I think that's valid. Is it gonna separate into two? Oh my God, it is. It is. It's gonna separate into two, and I'm not gonna freak out. I wonder what, just curious. Is that not gonna do anything? No? Is it not gonna do anything? It's not gonna shrink itself together? No, it's not going to. Oh, so that's a big deal right there. Doo-doo print. Do I need glue? Do I need glue? No. I wouldn't need glue, right? Maybe I will look at a TikTok and try to decipher something from there. Okay, so I tried messing around with this cling seal stuff, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, but this might be where we'll go because it actually does cling to itself, so that might actually work. But I want to give this plastic wrap a go. Now let's hope I open this one better than I did the last one, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing trying to open the last one somehow. Okay, don't ask. Okay, looks like it's the exact same thing. Come on, give me a crease. Okay, I have nails. Okay, I have nails, so just give me a second. Like I said, you gotta be creative. Oh, I like that it gives me a starting point. The Glad Seal did not do that. It didn't give me a starting point. Oh, this is cool. This is the little things. It's the little things that hype me up. Oh, and that's right. They've got these little pokers on the side. I need something sharp and weird. Yes, pair of scissors. That's perfect. That way it holds up the inside. Yeah. Perfect. Now I can pull at a normal rate. Maybe close the lid. Come on, tear. Okay, that was awkward. All right, let me give another good pull. So that way we can just totally enclose our little wing piece. I'm gonna lay this on my lap. Attempt to lay this out just to give myself a second to wrap the wing up in the cling wrap. Like so. And now we'll take the other weird piece of cling wrap. Ouch. And just casually throw it on there. Just real casual. Try not to make it look so wrinkled and crunchy, Sid. And we failed. But we did our best. This is a test run. That's what these are for. So let's lay this back on top and heat up with the iron. Here we go. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Say it with me, all. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly when I'm done with this. I'd like it to not be ugly. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. Sometimes you just have to like pass the time. Something. Okay. I think I'm good. I think that's enough. Let that cool. Just kind of get it back. What the hell is that? Is that crusty stuff from my... Probably, yeah. Okay, let's see what it did. Okay, it kind of did something. Ouch, it's really hot. It's whatever. Okay, yeah. Okay, this actually did something. Right. Once again, gonna wait for it to cool off. Let me get out the hot glue gun so that we can test out our second thing. All right, I'll put it in here. Hot glue gun, just hang out. Cling wrap is going back here. Hot thing is there. Towel on the lap is works, and then we're going to the ground. Like I said, gotta be very cautious when there are hot things on the table. Like, that's why the hot glue gun is all the way over there, so that it doesn't fall in my lap. I have had that happen. Okay, so trust me, I'm extra careful about those things. All right, this is cooled off, so now we're going to take a pair of scissors and cut her out. And we're just going to cut around it real slow, like. And I think the benefit of this is, like, it'll have like, if it's a seam, like if I don't make the piece big enough, it can kind of, like, you can kind of hide that fact. Okay, so we kind of did something here. So now we have, like, the complete cutout wing. Looks like this. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of tell how crunchy it is. Yeah. But not the end of the world. Really not. It, like, really could be uglier. This gives it, like, this cool texture. And I've seen these little, like, chopped up iridescent pieces. Oh, I keep hearing. It's probably my neighbors, honestly. I'm just paranoid. Anyway, I've got these little iridescent shimmies, these little pieces, and I could probably use these. Like, take little strips of the iridescent and just kind of lay it in there. Ooh, that could be pretty. That seems like a lot of extra work though, so I'm not gonna be doing that. You know, just trying to limit, just trying to, like, be reasonable about what I know I can do, what I know I'm capable of. Okay, so let's go with the ink first, because that's what I'm really curious about. Okay. Give me a sec, I gotta do something. Hold up. All right, I'm back. If you're curious, yes, I did have to open it with my teeth. I just had to go off cam for that. Okay, it turned into, like, this little bubbly, kind of bubbles. Okay. Let's give this a test. It's probably not going to turn out how I think it will. But hey, who knows? I do have some water, so maybe I should mix a little bit of my water in there. I'm going to pour a little bit of water in here. Ooh. Oh, dude, that was perfect. Oh, sheesh, you can't see it, but it was perfect. Okay. Wow. Let's see, what does this do? Not really what I thought it would do. Not really what I thought. Like, this isn't really... Oh, okay, that's different. That kind of makes a bit of a difference. Sort of, kind of. How we feeling? Not really. Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna say no. That's a no from me, dog. I probably should have just gotten, like, a regular cup, because I realize what I'm doing here is painting. And, where is it? I just emptied out a glass container for my artsy fartsy stuff. Okay, now I'm ready to paint. I have a empty jar of tomato paste, pasta sauce. I have a paper towel. I have the little divining tray here. We're gonna close this up because you didn't do what I needed you to, but that's okay. Which means that this spray, which is tie-dye spray, will most likely, seeing if there's any liquid in there. Yes, it looks like neither of these are gonna work. So I'm guessing that these acrylics will most likely do the trick. So let's start out with a little bit of silver. That could be cute. A little bit of gray. Don't be poopy watery. Okay, it was poopy watery. And this is a different kind of gray. Just a bit darker, more like a smoke. Don't be poopy watery. It wasn't. Good. And we'll stick some black in here as well. Can you see? Let's zoom in. Yep. So I've got these guys here. These colors. I've got the smoke gray. I've got this metallic. I've got this other gray that's more of a lighter gray. I'm gonna put some black in there as well. And then some glitter for some fun. Oh, this is not a pop top. Oh, this is a twist. Oh no. Oh, she's crusty then. She's gotta be crusty. Let's see. Oh, I was expecting a solid brick, but it's not. It's not. There's glitter in there. So that's not bad. I have a big bin of glitter in one of my bins back here, so I don't think I'm using this. But good to know that it is not dried out yet. Should I put some water in there? Eventually. It's fine. It wasn't terrible. Okay. Speaking of wiping things down, let's see if I can wipe this off. Yeah, it looks like I got most of it. Okay. So let's start with this smoky color and see how this works. Ooh. Okay, I don't hate what I'm doing. Maybe I should look at some inspo pics just to give me that, like, what do you think? Not what I'm hoping for. I wonder if maybe some, like, diluted black. Just like a little, just a little kiss of black and a bunch of water. Whole thing. I think it would be more of the edges. Like, we can fill the whole thing right and do a bit of a gradient like this. Yeah. And then we'll take some of that, like, more solid. I like just the solid gray because it gives it that translucent without being too dark. It mixes. Ooh, now that it's dried, it's kind of got this weird, like, crinkly effect. Really cool. Really cool. I'm vibing hard. Just kind of, like, lightening this area up a bit. Not too much. Just kind of cleaning up some spots. Just making it just a tad bit more translucent. Okay. Really loving how this is coming together. Okay. So we're going to dry this off a smidge and move you wide. Yeah, over there is good. And you're going to hang out in the bowl. You're going to scoot over here. And that's right. I'm going to grab some glitter while this bad boy dries. It's nothing crazy. Okay, so yeah, I have these teeny, tiny, itty bitty glitter flakes, which are about to get all over the place. So we're just gonna lightly just pop it just a little bit. Just a little pop. I'm scared. You know what they say about glitter? It's the herpes of the craft world. Once you get a little bit of it out, about to go everywhere. You'll never get rid of it. My gosh, that was horrifying. that Genuinely terrifying. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Very lightly, and I'm talking so light, we're just gonna tap it right into one of these holes. I know I just had an energy drink, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's like Russian roulette right there. That's a real high. Okay. Let me get a different brush to use the glitter with. Why not use the glitter brush to get the glitter with? And get it just a smidge wet. And I'm going to focus on just on the ends here. And I'm going to use the black and then just a little bit of this glitter here. Just a small bit. Ooh. 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 This looks good. This looks really good. This looks good. This looks so good. Okay. I'm like that sponge ASMR lady who freaks out about how cool the sponges are.
But this is exciting. Oh, I want you to look at all of those wiggles. And sometimes I do a zigzag. Oh my gosh.
Because like, I don't know if you can tell, but there just that little bit of shimmer on the end is so pretty. Where's my blue? Just being a little too much right now. I'm not so much Bob Rossing as I am Jenna Marblesing. Just a little too much. But hey, that's okay. We're testing it out. It is just a test. It's nothing serious, nothing crazy. Let's see what it would look like with this little bit of black on the back. Little bit of black on the back. Not good. Not bad, but like not great. It's catching the light real pretty in some instances, but in others it's not looking so cute. It's not looking so hot. Like there's a sparkle, but it's not like bam. And I don't know if I'm into that. I mean, kind of. You can't see it. Like, you see what I mean? Like, it just kind of catches at the end there. And that's cool and all, but it doesn't make this, like, black gradient. I want, like, more of a black, dark, deep, dark gradient, you know? Pretty dry. Okay, so now on to the next phase. And the next phase involves a super duper hot glue gun. Now, I'm sure you've seen it in the photos here. I think if I go back a few, yes. Do I have a close-up? No, it's okay. So this inspiration pick right here, it has the wings with like, I want to see if it's going to melt the plastic put together I just made. Okay, so I've kind of given it this nice little outline. How's it looking on the back here? We can figure that out later. But is it? I just grabbed the hot part that I was trying to tell myself, don't grab, Sydney. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be good. But I can feel some exposed wire here. See what I mean? But yeah, this is coming together pretty cute. Pretty cute. And it's sort of dried, and it's like a dark glitter. It's catching the light real pretty. And I think you guys can see that. Yeah, where it's just catching the light right on the end here. Imagine that across the whole edge of these wings. Oh, that's gonna be real pretty. All right, we're gonna give it a try with the brown. So we're gonna do brown along this edge, just to give the illusion of what that copper might look like. Okay, so this brown is super liquidy. I'm sure if I go to the store and get like the gold that I'm really hankering for, it could look a little better. Now that the silver's dried though, it's looking kind of cool. And like I said, the metallic is really shiny now, so it's looking kind of cool, but that copper, I think it's really just gonna put it over the top. Especially with the way that like the shimmery on it looks kind of copper already, and it gives it that like woodland nymph elf thing. I like what happened here with this gray. Now, to be fair, I do like the kind of clear illusion, and I've kind of done the most. I've been doing the most on this, so I don't know if this is going to be really what I'm going for. I'm digging it. Yes indeed. And then can you imagine it with that like copper color on it? That's gonna be pretty. And then imagine that, but as like this whole wing setup. Move this to the side. Give everybody like a good glimpse of what the future will hold. Okay, there's a little too much paint going around. Ooh, it's gonna get everywhere. Okay. Scoot. Okay. But yeah, just imagine, let's go for like a wider screen. But imagine this, but like a bunch of, that's gonna look, ooh-wee, that's gonna look kind of cool. And the reason I want to do the hot glue is to cover up this here. So, but yeah, it's coming along pretty cute. So we'll give that a go in the next stream.